Hi there, Libra. Welcome back to my channel. This is the last reading geared for 2023. We're going to find out what you need to hear from the time you watch this reading until the clock strikes midnight on December 31st. Now, because we are all working with divine timing, things can change just that fast. We're also not supposed to be attached to an outcome. But at the end of the day, we are human and it is the end of the year. So these readings are designed for confirmation, validation, or a heads up. Now, at the end of these readings, because we do not know what's coming out in these readings, you will get a bonus message at the end, and there will be a time stamp in the description box. So if this ends up being about money and career, you'll get a law of attraction oracle. If it's about love, you'll get a romance oracle. If it's about healing, you'll get a message from your guardian angel. And if it's about spirituality, you'll get a higher self message. If this is your first time here, a big warm welcome. My name is Christine. You'll notice a link that will pop up at the end of this reading. I worked on a very special 2024 reading. It's called What to Expect, and it's very layered. There's a whole bunch of messages for the collective, for the elemental collective, and then each zodiac sign. Calling in the angels, spirits, and guides for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for the Libra collective from now until the clock strikes midnight? Now, as always, I like to select the messages first before getting into the reading, because it offers you an opportunity to sit with the images to receive your own intuitive message. What's going on for Libra from now till the clock strikes midnight, please? Interesting. And now we have a full moon in Cancer on December 26th or 27th, depending on where you are in the world. What is the message for Libra for the full moon? It was interesting how that came out. All right, let's get out the tarot and get started here. For the Libra collective and for who this message is for, what is their situation, challenge, and your advice from now until the clock strikes midnight, December 31st? You might not know what's going on here. We got the Four of Coins. So coming into this reading, Libra, you might be holding on to everything you got, wondering what tomorrow is going to bring. This is very closed off energy. This is very much, I'm not giving until I receive. Okay, so there's something about you being this could also be you so attached to an outcome that you're batting down the hatches, expecting the worst, right? But when we have thriving and feast of plenty, choices and their consequences, and then we have the Devil card showing up, Libra. Choices and their consequences. So from now till the clock strikes midnight, there is an opportunity for you to go from surviving to thriving, right? Feast of plenty. Right? So there's something about an ego versus the soul decision that you've either made, you're contemplating right now, right? But this is a time of, choices and their consequences, right? We all have free will. We all can listen to the guidance, but it depends on whether we take action on it. Because this full moon in Cancer, adjustments are required. Cancer is the zodiac sign that represents home, family, emotions, protection, being very protective of your family and your home. So this full moon is letting you know that there are some adjustments that are required for you to go from surviving to thriving. And it has a lot to do with the choices that you have before you. All right, we got the Devil card showing up here as your situation. All right, this is that energy of being tied to something that we know no longer serves us. Whether this is a toxic job, a toxic relationship, a certain habit, All right, this could speak about materialism, right? We're so caught up in money, fame, fortune, in, you know, the almighty dollar that we do things that aren't in alignment with our highest good or the highest good of others, right? So this is a period where, you know, the end of the year is a time when we reflect on where we started out in the year, what ended up happening, and where we are now, right? Devil in the details is all I keep hearing. Now, what's challenging you is the Magician, right? Being confident in yourself and taking action, right? So choices and their consequences. The Magician is very balanced, very connected, as above, so below, very intuitive. Is the Alchemist, right? Can make anything happen because he's very skilled and connected. But it's in your it's in your challenge position, Libra, because there's something restricting you and holding you back, and it's something that you have to make a choice and a decision on. Because the advice and outcome here, that's that wounded warrior. That's that choices and their consequences. All right, so if you just keep plowing ahead, doing something, you know, because you're kind of stuck to an illusion, chained to something that you just are having a very hard time releasing yourself from. Let's find out more. Clarify the Devil. What does this mean for Libra? Clarify the Devil. Your anxiety, the Knight of Wands. Impulsive, reckless, risk taker, a little immature. All right, so from now till the clock strikes midnight, I believe that you, right, choices and their consequences. The Knight sometimes doesn't have all the information and is stuck in the ego and makes a move, right? Takes action without thinking of the consequences. How interesting. Why is the Magician the challenge? The Devil, the Moon, and the Three of Wands, right? When we get tired of waiting about something, that's when our habits, our addictions, right? When we're tired of waiting, and if we don't have a daily ritual of self-love, self-care, yoga, meditation, spiritual practices, we can get caught up in the lower vibration. We can get caught up in illusion. We can get caught up in fear. All right, so I believe that you've been having a hard time with something and impulsive, right? Taking action without recognizing the consequences, right? So there's something about you've been feeling uncertain about what to take action on. You've been waiting for a long time, and so I feel like you might make a rash, an impulsive move. Or you're just really stuck. You don't know what to take action on. Right? And there's adjustments that need to be required, because if you're going in each day not resting, not eating properly, not making sure you're a clear vessel, right? Then you can get caught up in illusions very, very easy. Clarify the Nine of Wands. What does this mean for Libra? Okay. Yeah, so the Five of Swords is change. Some sort of change is happening and you are feeling betrayed, right? It could very well be that what you've been trying to make happen in 2023 was just so slow, was just so boring and mundane, and you're tired of it, right? You're tired of it. So it's in this energy that we can make a very foolish decision. We can make a very egoic decision because we're in this energy of, I can't take this anymore. Something has to change, right? Well, that change needs to be you being directed, connected, grounded, and confident, not just, I can't take this anymore, so I'm just going to. Okay, so there's something about you needing to be patient to work through what's happening with you at this time, right? This is when you've got to make sure that you're doing breath work, yoga, and meditation. That you're not watching news and getting yourself all worked up. This is about you needing to say, okay, I've got to start taking things day by day. Choices and their consequences. Now, the Chariot. Right? This is willpower, determination, consistency. Not, I'm just so tired, I can't take this anymore, so I'm gonna make things happen, right? So we're gonna, this one here, I really feel is about healing and higher self. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a message from your guardian angel, and then at the end, we're gonna read Feast of Plenty. Guardian angels for the Libra Collective and for who this message is for. What is your love, support, and guidance, please? Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Right? Unwavering faith. I feel like you're going right down to the last click on the clock, Libra. This is a huge soul test. This is a major one where you're triggered, you're tired, but you have to be crystal clear. If what you want, but you've been juggling it with all these other things, practical, steady steps. Taking things moment by moment, day by day is extremely important. Now I went to go pick up this deck and this one fell to the floor. How can I be more flexible right now, Libra? Don't let your ego, your impatience, your frustration, don't let it make another consequence. Higher self message for Libra, please. Am I in my head or am I in my heart? There aren't any cups here, Libra, in your reading. It's all about your thinking. What is the quality of your self-talk? Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of your own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. Today, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video, do some tapping, read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. Perfect way to keep yourself in your heart in the present moment. A great feast is laid out before you and requires you to choose. What will satisfy your hunger? Something new and unconventional with its potential for bitter or savory qualities? Or something you already know you love? You are faced with a plethora of options right now, and while that may seem to be an extraordinary thing, too many choices can throw you off balance. You might be worried that once you commit, you won't be able to turn back or refuse to confront the consequences of that decision. The most important thing to realize is that the feast is offering you experience. No amount of overanalyzing or strategizing will help you make the right choice now. Don't debate the right or wrongness. Instead, just choose. In the choosing is the seed of experience, and that is what is necessary now. Sour, bitter, sweet, savory. What matters is relishing the experience until you digest all that your choice is offering you right now. Only one warning: avoid the same choice if it keeps you hungry. If something didn't feel good or does not bring you what it seemingly promised, do not choose that again. The experience will only repeat itself and you will have more than a bad taste in your mouth. The feast is yours to enjoy. You can always go back for more when you're hungry again, for life's blessings are ever available to you and calling your name. Libra, what a powerful reading. Your 2024 What to Expect reading is popping up here Check it out. It's going to help you big time. Namaste.